Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here. I hope everybody is having a fine weekend. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today, I'll be giving you an update on this week in Superstar Baseball Season 23 and the stats as of 20 games. All teams have played 20 games, so the stats will be even. We'll take a look at those after I do a review of this week's action. There goes my phone. All right, first game saw 6 different St. Louis Cardinals drive-in runs to give the Cardinals a 7-4 win over the Chicago White Sox. Catfish Hunter got the win, Joe McGinnity the loss, and Tom Hankey recorded the save. The next game, Mickey Mantle extended his lead and RBI lead by driving in 4, and Chuck Line drove in 4 also to pace the LA Angels to a 9-3 victory over Milwaukee. Dick Rudolph got the win, Jim Bunning a loss, and Joe Nathan a save. Game 3, Atlanta. Still, after their terrible start, they are the defending champions. Have been on a little bit of a spree, and they're chasing the wild card. Their goal is just make the playoffs. And they got another win. As David Justice hit a home run for the Braves, and they beat Seattle 3-2. Don Sutton got the win, Candy Cummins the loss, and Dan Quisenberry recorded a save. In the fourth game, Lou Gehrig hit 2 home runs for the 8th time in his career, but unfortunately it was in a losing cause. Albert Bell homered for Texas, and Texas accumulated 13 hits in getting a 5-4 victory over the Giants. Jim McCormick registered a win, Gaylord Perry got the loss, and Brian Harvey got a save. Game 5, Sandy Koufax pitched a complete game and was aided by Norm Cash, who hit a home run and drove in 3, as Baltimore continued its strong showing and got a 9-2 win over the Phillies. Koufax, of course, got the win, and Vida Blue the loss. In the finale, it was a sister team game. My 2 teams saw Bob Feller pitch a complete game for leading Detroit to a 6-1 win over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bob Feller got the win, Jim Bagby Sr. the loss. Gil McDougall hit a home run and drove in 2 for Detroit. And that was the action this week. And all teams have played 20 games. And in our league, at this point in time, the owners have, at the 20-game mark, they have an open free agency signing period they can sign up to 1 free agent for each of their teams. One owner opted to pass on all of his teams. Another owner picked 2. I picked all of my teams because I firmly believe that no matter how they're drafted, now how they're playing, every team can be improved. And so we got so many thousands of players, you can find somebody. So I did. I did a survey of my teams, think what I saw was their weak spots, and tried to improve on that. So that is that. So now we're at the 20 game set. We're going to do some stats. We're going to be showing you the stats here, and see if I can get this going up here. All right, we're going to bring that up here, and we're going to take me down for a while. This is as of 20 games, 10 games left in the season. It's only a 30-game season. You can see what I call the AL North there is crammed, jammed up. 11-9, 11-9, 11-9, and 9-11. Everybody, there's a good chance that 3 teams in this division may make the playoffs, because the wild card is the 3rd place team with the best record in the AL. You look down here to the South, Detroit and Baltimore battling it out at 12-8. And then we got Texas still in the running, 10-10 for this, and for the wild card. And what's interesting is after game 24, the last 6 games of the season are played in division. You play each team in your division 2 games. That's big. That could be the difference in what's happening. I'm sure that this is going to all shake out differently at the end. We go over to the NL, and we see San Diego being powerful, 12-8. Pittsburgh is 10-10. Phillies are they're both chasing them, but they're also chasing the wild card. Right now, if the season was over, the Phillies would be the wild card at 10-10. And going on to the South, we got St. Louis, the best record so far in Superstar Season 23. Then we got Milwaukee. We got Atlanta, who's chasing. Both them and the Giants got off to really bad starts, so they're chasing these 10-win records here for the uh, wild card, with also second place in this division. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go over now, and I'll show you the American League hitting stats. All right, Joe Mauer, who fell below 400 a week ago, got back up over there with a nice 3-for-5 day. Will he hang on? I don't know. Joe Kelly having a good season. Pete Browning. Big Frank Thomas, look at that. 338, 466 on base percentage. First guy on this that I have on any of my team is Ken Griffey Jr., batting 315. He's given me a good season this year. First time I ever drafted him. I had my doubts about him, but he's increases draft stock with me anyway. Okay. And then I got Pete Rose leading off on one of these teams. Then we'll go down to the RBIs for the American League. There, as I said, Mantle increasing it. Well, he's up to 25. 7 ahead of the closest guy, Frank Thomas. Only 10 games left. Looks like Mickey's going to he's going to record another trophy for the top RBIs in the AL. Let's go down and take last. We'll look at the AL home runs. All right, get down there, Bill. Here we go. And Mickey with the one home run lead over A-Rod. A-Rod won in the National League last year, I believe. But we got A-Rod, Frank Thomas, and L. Simmons with 7, right behind him. We got Barry Bonds and Eddie Matthews are having an off season. You don't see Babe Ruth in there? No. What a terrible draft pick I had for him. I picked him this year. 20 games, he's only got 2 home runs. I don't know if I'll ever draft him again, but time will tell. All right, now let's go take a look at the NL. Since I get the right one selected here we go. Jesse Burkett and Lou Gehrig tied at 381. What a battle. Mike Piazza, can you imagine Piazza batting that good? Yeah, he's one of the better hitters in Superstar as far as catchers go. Hornsby in the race. Tris Speaker, Bill Terry. Wow, look at all of those 300s go all the way down to Ellis Burks. That's a big surprise for us. Ellis Burks, I don't think has ever been drafted before. And he got drafted by St. Louis, not as a starter, but then everybody's got to play at least one game. So Ellis Burks was put in for his game, and nobody can get him out of the lineup now. He's just batting really well. He's hit 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, and he's batting 305. Adds that power that they need. So let's check that NL RBIs. There we go. Piazza, 21. Lou Gehrig chasing him. Big Mark McGwire chasing his really calmed down. He got off to a wild start. Roger Maris. Roger's having a good year for me this year. 278, 16 RBIs. He's got about 5 home runs. I ended up drafting him. People made fun of him at the draft, but he's proved me right. And one of our old owners used to draft him quite often. Now, I never did until this year. But things were getting scarce. I want to give somebody a chance. Okay, let's go down here to the NL home runs. Okay, one more time I ask you, please go down there and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Help the channel grow. Push it out on your social media channel. Look at the home run leaders in the NL. Harmon Killebrew with 10. Are you kidding me, Harmon? I drafted Harmon Killebrew this year, and I was bound and determined I was going to give him a decent run instead of letting him play for 3 and he don't bat very well and taking him out. So I'm giving him the run, and he's paying off as far home run wise so far, but he's only got 15 RBIs. But that tells me the guys in front of him are not getting on. Piazza up there in home runs. Sosa, McGwire. A lot of good names that you know. Yeah, Maris, there's Maris with 6. I said 5 before. So I'm back with you. That's the stats and the standings as of game 20. I will be providing more stats as the season goes on, but only when all teams have played the equal amount of games. So, thank you for stopping by. SoCalSabre saying take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. and stay safe.